program. Viewer discretion is advised.
From the Cotton Ministries. Wah, wah, wah. The lady, Arwen Avalon. Hey, y'all. It's Puddle Jumper. Startup Booba Scuba, my favorite polar bear on YouTube. Penny! Get warm, Penny! Hearing is sickness! The DJ of DJs, DJ Ronnie G. I'm the Wake the Neighbors Boys with Southern Viking. Jesters da Valina. The angriest alien on the internet, Sorobio. The mad doctor of Valhalla, take a outlaw. Project Cambridge. Mephisto's movie reviews. The immortal Ghost Rider. Andrew Broadbent, Skull Brother, Captain Fandom Nerd, the Outlaw Jedi Bill, the Muppet from Another Puppet Showback, TJC. What is up? Good morning, everybody. How's everybody out there doing? What is up, Ironcaster? Good morning. Good morning, my friend. Good to see you. The Wicked Wrench of the East Project Story Time. Good morning, brother. Good morning. Guys, good morning. Hello. Hello, everybody. What is up? Hail, brother. Hail. Good to see you. Good to see you. Juliet. Good morning, Juliet. Gary Banjo Sandwich Worthington is here. Soul Assassin is here. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Holy crap. Let's get it's Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. Let's get some tacos. Everybody loves tacos, right? 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 Yeah. Tacos. And apparently we can all have it now because, reason. You can't have no tacos. Now there's so much batshit crazy shit going on. Everybody can have tacos. Nobody's worried about tacos anymore. Isn't it funny how that happens? 1 minute it's you can't have tacos. You can never have tacos ever again. You can't go to Mexican food restaurants. You can't do this. You can't do that. Now there's so much crazy shit going on. No one even cares about tacos anymore. Tacos are back on the menu, boys. Pat likes burritos. I bet you do, Pat. I bet you do. I bet you like the big old burrito. Good morning, everybody. It's good to see you guys. Holy shit. Wow, it's Tuesday. And it's Taco Tuesday. My favorite kind of Tuesday. Tacos, hot tacos, warm tacos, fresh shells, right out of the oven. Everybody loves them. What if you can't have any? You're shit out of luck then. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Those same people never tried to gatekeep pizza. They ate it all. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Papa Cotton. Holy crap, we don't need Mexicans. We already have their recipes. From the mountains of Chile, we bring you the super taco. Got your recipe. It's all good now. We're going to eat it all up. Jill, taco burrito, taco burrito, taco burrito. You know, I have spent the last 3 weeks watching everybody lose their shit, go nuts, have a field day, freak out, talking about all kinds of different things. You can't do this. You can't say this. Oh, yes, you can. Oh, sure you can. But you can't. But you can. You can't be worried about what people tell you is impossible. If you're only focused on what people tell you is possible, you go be a good little drone. You go be a good little drone and do what good little drones are expected to do. We aren't drones. We aren't freaking bees. We're human beings. We have our own things we want. We have our own things that we desire. We have our own things that we can push for. Or we can sit on our fat asses and do nothing. That's the way it is. We can sit on our fat asses and do nothing and wait around and just wait. How about we just wait? Why don't we just wait to do something? We don't have to take care of it now. We don't have to do it now. We can just wait. Good morning, Jester. How are you doing, brother? Jester's Dapalina, and Alina's Jester of Sin. Good morning, you two. Over on Rumble. Over on the Rumbles. Why not just wait? You don't have to do it now. You don't have to do it now. There's no rush. There's no rush, right? You can spend another day just farting around. It'll be fine. Things don't change overnight, right? Things don't change overnight. You know what, Loki? It'll be there. You know what? If you want something, guess what? You're gonna have to go out and get it. You're going to have to go out and get it, because there are people that will just sit there and live in mediocrity, live in shit. They'll rely on the system. They'll let the system carry them over the finish line because they look like that chick off that lift. That Lyft driver was like, nope, not gonna happen. Why? So they don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything, Loki. Why would I do something if I don't have to? Well, what do you get out of not having to do anything? Oh, well, my rent's paid and I get a little card that lets me get food for free. I can go down to the church and get blah blah blah, and I can do this and I can do that. I don't have to work. Yeah, but what happens if you need something? Well, it'll happen. It'll happen. I'll be able to find a way to get it without having to do anything for it. I mean, just listen to that. Just think about that. For the first time in history, people can just fart around, don't have to contribute, don't have to do anything. And there are plenty of individuals and groups and whatevers that are like, oh my God, let us carry you over the goal. Do you know what happened to the first settlers that came here that didn't go out and didn't get food and didn't hunt and froze to death during the winter? They froze to death during the winter. That's what happened. That's what happened to the first settlers that came here and were like, we don't know how to do shit. We don't know how to go out and hunt. We don't know how to go out and do this. And they just disappeared. They just died off. Why? Because they got here and they just didn't know what to do. They didn't know how it worked. You have got to fight. Whether it's in your work, whether it's on the internet, whether it's on wherever, you have to fight. Why? Because there are plenty of people standing there doing this instead of doing this. It's that simple. Yeah, they found out which mushrooms were poisonous the hard way. Snorty knows what's up. They ate them. Nobody ever got ahead by doing nothing. Can you survive on like a subsistent level? Yes. Yes, you can. Can you excel? No, you can't. They brought more shoes than supplies. True story. Alina knows. They weren't ready. You have to go forward. You cannot keep taking steps back. Or you can't just stand there and expect people to carry you over the finish line. Why? Do you really think anyone is that good-natured? No, they still want something from you. They do. Oh, well, Loki, if they freeze this, if they stop giving me this, if they put a pause on this, freaked a whole bunch of people out, didn't it? Why? Because they're doing this. Why? Because they've been taught to do this. They've been taught from day one to do this. First thing you learn in prison, nothing is free. That is the first thing you learn in prison. All those little deer in the headlight kids that would come in every time. Oh, we got a new one in there? Okay. Hey, boy, nothing's free. Oh, yes, sir. Do you understand what I'm saying? Nothing is free. No one gives you a thing of milk. No one gives you something off their tray. No one gives you a bag of Doritos. They expect something for it. Guess what? No one is giving you anything. They are keeping you on a leash. They are keeping you under their control. They are keeping you as a drone. Why? Because they can use a drone. They can use a drone to tell them what to do. They can scare you into thinking, I've got to have my hands out today and every day. If your idea of going out is going to the free grocery store where they just give you, oh, well, we got some cans of this, some cans of that, and da-da-da-da. If that's your idea of a good time, do better. Daryl the Derelict, greetings program. I believe you may be shadow banned. I just searched for your show in my subscription page. Oh, I'm sure I am. I'm sure I'm the last damn thing they want anybody to listen to. But you know what? I'm here. I'm not taking a break. I'm not taking a seat. I'm not shutting my mouth. I'm still here. And I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here the day after that. And I'll be here the day after that. They will have to pry the microphone out of my cold dead hand. I don't care whether I'm only on Rumble. I don't care whether I'm just on the YouTubes. I don't care whether I'm over on Odyssey, Kick, Twitch, whatever. No, they don't want me saying all this shit. Why? Because they are deathly afraid of losing their little army of gimmies. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Keep making it easy and gimme, gimme, gimme. Why? Because I want to put in the hard work. Everything is tough. That is life. Everything is tough. You have to fight for what you want. I bet Loki some great hustles in the lockup. Saw some great hustles. True. Most of it is shit you never want to hear about. DJ Ron and G. Gimmies are so 2024. Yeah, they are. Along with Gabriel Bell. But that's the best word I can use that's the best term I can find is gimmies. And I understand not every gimme is like, I want to stay here and I want to live off of gimme money and I want to da 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 da. I get that. Some people, they get stuck. They get stuck in that. Loki, I've been trying to find a job. I've put in 150 applications. I've done this. I've done that. And blah, 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 blah. I get it. No one wants to hire me. I've aged out. They don't want me at the Mickey D's because I'm too old. I'd be lucky if I get the greeter job at Walmart, Loki. I get it. I get it. But that doesn't stop you from pushing and working on it and trying and continue trying. You know what the biggest thing I hear all the time is? I'm burned out. I'm tired of looking. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of blah, blah, blah. Tired of never getting a call back. I'm tired of blah, 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 blah. The system has been designed to fuck you over. That's just the way it works. That's the way it works. You have to fight against that and go against the grain and do something spectacular. It's on you. It's not on me. I can't do it for you. I've already got my own shit going on. It's not on them. They don't want to see you succeed. Craziest thing was watching a Dega buck the system when he was first coming out with his books and being told you can't write a good book. It has to be trash. It has to be on this level. It's like when Roddenberry brought in Star Trek and they were like, it's too cerebral. No one's ever going to understand it. No one's ever going to, we can't put this on the air because no one's ever going to understand it. People watch The Cage all the time and understand it. Why is that? Because you severely underestimated people's intelligence. You know what I will not underestimate? People's effing stupidity. Ever. Never underestimate how stupid someone can be. Never underestimate the level of idiocy that you have to deal with. Oh, one of these companies is acting like a dumbass? Well, watch the other one say, hold my beer, I can do better. Except they don't mean better in a good way. They mean dumber. Marketed his wagon train to the stars. And what happened? They did something that they were told they couldn't do. You are capable of doing that. Every single one of you. Every single individual is capable. You can do it. Who the hell's fucking calling me? Yeah, I don't know who you are. You are capable. You can do it. You just have to dedicate yourself to actually doing it. I got told 5 years ago, no one's going to get up and watch your morning show. Really? Why is that? Because no one's going to get up that early. There's no point in even doing it. You don't want to do it. It's too much work. Blah, 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 blah. I still get that today. It's too much work. You waste too much time. You don't make enough per blah, blah, blah. Some people don't understand what it means to be passionate about something, to give yourself something, and to go, you know what? I'm going to do this. This is how long I'm going to do it. And I'm going to put everything I have into it. Win or lose, it doesn't matter. The fact that I did it is what is important. The fact that I pushed and I strived and I clawed and I fought for it. That's the point. You can have other stuff you're working on, other stuff you're doing, other stuff you're dedicated to. How much is blah, 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 yaggity, smaggity in dollars? God help me, I don't know, math, but it's something. It's a pile of something, isn't it? I'm sick and tired of people going, know your place and know your role. Oh, you can suck it with the know your place and know your role. That ain't gonna fly. Why? Because it's a system designed to keep you in place. It's a system designed to go, you know what? You're good just where you're at. Just stay there. Just stay there. No. Guess what? I don't play by your rules. Well, Loki, we're really going to have to rein this in. Otherwise, we really can't, afford. Guess what? I'm my own man. I do my own thing. In 2 different areas of my life, I'm my own boss. With video editing, because I decide what jobs I take and what I don't. And YouTube. My choices. My decisions. Yeah. Know your lane. Exactly. Know your lane. Know your role. Stay in your lane. You can kiss my ass with lanes. I used to think it was so funny, and people like, Loki, I'm going to do a show at this time, and it might, come close to doing, going over your show. I'm like, oh my God, dude, I don't care if you go at the same time I do. YouTube's a huge place, blah, 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 blah. The folks that get all twisted up, they get their panties all twisted, they get all irked. If anyone comes near their time slot, are morons. That's right. That's right. That's right, Charlie. It does not matter what time you go live. Either someone's going to watch, someone's going to be there, or someone's not going to. That's it. Greetings program. Do you think if Daryl was like, hey, Loki, Friday night, I've got to push the fact 2 back, I'd be like, dude, go forth. Create, have fun, party on, dude. I don't care. Why? Because I'm going to come on, I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to say hi to everybody. I'm going to have a good time. And then I'm going to go to work and I'm going to do something else. I hate coloring in the lines. It's your choice. It's your choice. What do you want? What do you want to do? Do you want to sit around and just take a check to survive? How many of those checks are you going to get? There are people that rip off the system 9 ways from Friday, and it's your money. You know what one of the biggest eye-opening things in life is? When you lay it all on the table and you're like, here's what they've been doing, here's what's happening, here's how things have been going. And people are so up their own freaking ass that they're too ignorant to open their eyes and look at it and go, holy shit, the whole thing, no, it doesn't matter. Why? Because it's A or B, that's it. There is no C, there is no D, there never was. Anything else is just an illusion. There's A and B. You have the blue pill and you have the red pill. That's it. That's what life comes down to. Right now, that's it. January is the worst month on YouTube and I had the best month viewer watch time. All I did was do whatever I want. You were so correct. Just do what you want. Stop worrying. Stop fretting. Stop geeking out. Stop tripping. Stop tripping over your own 2 feet, because that's what happens. You're so worried about where I'm going to go a year from now that you're not watching where you're going now. Eyes forward. Eyes forward. Why? Because if you're constantly looking back or you're constantly looking down, you're not looking forward. Focus on what you can do. I used to hear all kinds of stuff. Oh, well, I don't really have a way to do videos or live streams or blah, 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 blah. Use your phone. Oh, well, I do have a phone. Freaking Shelly. every Friday, Saturday, he's using his phone. He's using his phone to live stream. Why? Because he wants to be a part of something. He is a part of something. And no matter what's going on, he does what he needs to do to be a part of what he wants to be a part of. Doesn't matter whether he's on a phone. Doesn't matter whether he's using earbuds. Doesn't matter if he's got a badass microphone or not. I've seen people trip out, flip out. Oh, I don't have the right kind of microphone. Oh, well, all I've got is this. I started this show, you wearing a headset that is somewhere down there buried in shit. A headset, a green cracking headset is what I started doing the show with. And it sounded bad. It did. Didn't sound great. Why? Because I was using what I had available to me at the time. Use what you got. Use what you got. Don't let it keep you from doing something that you want to do that could make things better. But Loki, haven't you ever? Yeah, I have. This is coming from someone with experience. When I tore the hell out of my upper body, and I was basically on a couch for a year, I had a lot of time to think about bullshit. I had a lot of time to assess my life and where I wanted to be. And I had a choice. I had a crossroads I had to make. Give up or push forward, no matter how painful that may be. Move forward, keep my eyes forward, and not worry about what's behind me. Not worry about what's down at my feet. We're never going to get anywhere if we keep telling ourselves, oh, we'll just let them take care of it. Just let them take care of it. Just let them pay for it. Let somebody else pay for it. And guess what? The only person that should be paying for you, well, unless you're married, is you. That's it. It's that simple. But Loki, what about what you make on YouTube? A tip. It's a tip. If they screw with that, when they're like no taxing tips, oh, I'm gonna be pissed. Because that's what it is. It's a tip. Here's a tip. Thank you for being badass. Here's a tip. Thank you for saying what's all on our mind. Here's a tip. Thank you for doing this. Hey, you know what? I want to speak my mind too. Here's the tip. And here's how I disagree with you. It's a way of saying thank you. We are street performers. I've said that over and over and over again. We're the 21st century version of street performers. Just the tip, just the tip. Massage. That's what that, and you cannot put everything behind that one thing. I've seen people wreck their lives. I've seen them flush their lives down the toilet. I've seen them let this take over everything. I've watched people change. I've watched some of the nicest, coolest people turn into absolute frothing at the mouth madmen because of bullshit. Because they can't deal with it. This is not something you put all your eggs in the basket in. But Loki, didn't you? I don't want to hear it. Oh, but the money, Loki. The money dries up. Money's not always going to be there. The money is a thank you. That's what it is a thank you. Someone's way of saying thank you. Don't play in traffic. You know what would be funny is if you told somebody that and then they went and played in traffic and sued you and said, he told me not to, so I did it anyway. It's shit. With judges today, he'd probably win. Is that where I'm going? Dave Bob, is that where I'm headed? To the point where I'm like, hey, you know what? It's break time. I can count on one hand how many times we've done reruns in 5 years. I can count on one hand how many times I've had to turn it over and let other people do the show for me. We've never just gone off the air at all. And it's not because I'm like, oh, I got to hustle and I got to do this and I got to do that. It's because I love what I do. And you had to drag me away, clawing and scratching to get me to stop. I'm not addicted. It's almost like fighting for purpose. What are you going to leave? What's your legacy? What are you going to leave behind? Are you going to leave behind anything? Are you going to leave behind any words of wisdom? I once got told, Arwen says, if you don't take breaks when you need them to find some balance, it will affect every aspect of your life. No shit. I was singing that last night because I was talking to Eris about some shit that's going on. And I sung BALANCE, balance. She was like, what is that up? I said, Highlander. Balance is everything. Doesn't matter whether you're in a fight. It doesn't matter whether you're in just your feelings. It doesn't matter whether you're in a life. Balance is everything. Jay, what's up with the $5 super chat? Says pain is a reminder that you are still alive. Keep fighting. You can give up after you're dead. Honey, I'll get all the sleep I need when I'm dead. You say that all the time. Thank you so much, Jay, for that $5 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and we're going to light some shit on fire this morning. Skull! Thank you, Jay. What is up? It's duty of care. I tell people, joke's on you, I'm already nuts. That's right. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. Balance, Daniel-san, balance. Oh. Balance is everything. Finding that balance, figuring that out, that's something that I can't teach you how to do. I can't teach you how to find your own balance. Physically, sure. We'll do some yoga. Internally, finding that balance is a whole nother ball of wax. Why? Because people are driven by this thing in here. That can make them do crazy shit. It can make them do heroic shit. It can make them do cowardly shit. This thing right in here. But Marines don't die. We get reassigned to the pearly gates. Arlena. Impossible only holds true for those without imagination and motivation. What do you need to motivate you? What do you need to get your ass up out of bed and go, you know what? Today's going to be different. I'm going to do this. I understand you're looking at a big hole. You're in a big hole. Maybe you're a Lyft driver. Maybe you're not. I understand you see this big hole and you're like, how the hell can I climb out of that? You can. You can. You can get out of it. It's just up to you to get out of it. Now I'm picturing Loki trying to go downward dog. More like Cobra stretch. It helps with the back. It helps with my lower back. My lower back fucking kills me. Why? Because half the time I'm sitting in this chair. And yes, I've got lumbar support. I've got all the bells and whistles. It's an extra large chair. I've got room. But damn. Scattered Night. Good morning, Scattered Night, and welcome to Loki's Mornings of Mischief. He says, pain is a reminder I can still take a massive dump. A massive dump. Well, brother, this one or sister, I don't know. Shattered Night could be a guy or a girl. I don't know. Maybe you're a guy, maybe you're a girl. I have no idea. But this one is just for you.
You're a very funny man, senor.
God, I'm like channeling Nick from Echo Base. This one is for you. I don't know why I said it like that. God help me. I'm losing my mind. That's why. Hell, I still struggle with the tree pose. You know, I remember someone saying, yoga's just for chicks, or yoga's for this, or yoga's for that. No, yoga can help you find balance. Yoga can get your muscles in the position that they need to be in. Yoga can heal. Tell you what, I never thought I would do this again. Ever. And you can ask a day guy. I couldn't do this. I couldn't do this 4 years ago. I couldn't. I could get it like right there. That's it. I couldn't do this. Because of Paulie and dedicating my time to actually taking the time to work, stretch, work out the muscles, I can lift my right arm again, which I could not do 5 years ago. Do I still feel it in my shoulder? You're damn right. This is like nothing. That is like I can feel the muscles in my shoulder going in. But I can lift it. I can move it up. They said I'd probably never do that again. Probably never going to be able to do that again. This is your range of motion. That's twice. That's twice. Once after my knee injury, you're never going to walk without some kind of assistance. You're going to have a cane, or you're going to have like the little stupid stroller thing now. We're not doing that. I'm not doing that. Hey, you'll never be able to raise your arm up like that again. It's just, you know, just the fact that you got the motion you have, be happy. No, we're not doing that. We're not playing there. Of course not. What's up, Cotton? The point is, you don't let anybody tell you you can't do this. I remember when I decided to go back to college. I know you're like, you college. I remember when I decided to go back to college. First thing I got was my dad saying, good for you. Go get them. Go fight, win, destroy, take no prisoners. burn the village, and when you're done with that, burn down all the houses and the fields and whatever. And then I'm 28 in college. I was about that when I went back. When I decided to do this, I'd gotten my my regular classes were done. I did my basics in like 2 years. So that was done. All I had to do was go back and like decide this is what I want to do. So I go back and I decide I'm going to do psychology and I want to do drug counseling. Why? Because I saw a lot of my friends go the way of the dodo because of stupid bullshit. And I was like, well, maybe I can help somebody. You know, if I help at least one person, right, then it's all worth it. I dedicated my time. I was already working 50 to 60 hours a week. I took night classes. I fought. I scratched. I did everything I could. And I remember the first, besides my dad, was my mother telling me I was wasting my time. There was no point in it. And then my actual half brother called me. Not just, oh, hey, bro, but like, and said, you'll never get through it. He was like, my wife had such a hard time getting through her classes and doing this. You're never going to do it. You might as well not even try. That's, what you want to hear when you're working full time and you decide to go back to school. Why did you decide to do all that then? Because my ex-wife, who I was married to at the time still, was supposed to go to school, get her degree, and then we would leapfrog me through college after her. So she'd get her degree, go and work, do her thing, and then I'd get my degree. And we'd both have degrees, we'd both have good jobs, and starting families is expensive, and yada, yada, yada. She didn't follow her part of the bargain. She didn't want to miss out on those lunches with grandma. So I said, fuck it. I'll go back to school while I'm working. If that's what I have to do, that's what I'll do. And I did it. Everybody told me I couldn't do it. Nobody backed me up, besides my dad. And it was just to go get him, son. Okay. Put everything you got into it and get it done. All right. That was enough. Yeah, don't make deals with girls. No, absolutely not. This is the same woman that tried to get me to sign some shit that basically gave away all my parental rights. And then she could like hand them out piecemeal when she wanted and take them away. And I was just like, no, we'll go to court, thanks. We can go to court and we can deal with it. And we did. But I didn't stop fighting. I didn't give up. I didn't lay down like a dog and die. And you can't. You can't. You can't just stop. He did. I often wonder, Gun Bunny, what my life would have been like without him in it. Because I just got told what I couldn't do. By everybody. He was the only person in my life that was like, you can go out and you can do whatever you want to. Until I was in my late teens in high school, and I had some friends that were like, you're going to be the one that gets out of here because you're not dumb. You're going to be the one that gets out of here and does something different. That's what you're going to do. So I had a couple of friends that your dad rocked me. He did. From flying the Navy to being a history professor to everything he did. And that son of a bitch, when he was younger, could get the ladies because he looked just like Harrison Ford in Indiana Jones. I've got a picture of him. I don't know where the hell they were at, but he's got Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. He's in his flight suit. He's got his helmet over and his hand over one of their shoulders. And I'll have to find that picture. See if I can find it and I'll post it on X or something. But I mean, he was damn. And then it's like, well, what happened to you? I don't look like Harrison Ford from Raiders. I never heard the story of your ex trying to get you to sign over your parental rights. What an evil person. So what she wanted me to do was she had an account at Bank of America and she wanted me to go sign something in front of a notary. That's what tipped me off. Project. That's where I was like, why does she want me to sign something in front of a freaking notary? And she kept lying to me and saying that it was for so they could start the divorce proceedings. And when my lawyer found out what they were trying to do, that caused a whole bunch of shit. They got caught with their hand in the cookie jar trying to fuck around and find out. And it didn't work. He did that, and that was one of the reasons. So he had two movies that he absolutely loved that led him to teaching. One was, of course, Indiana Jones, being a history professor in Raiders. The other one was Stand and Deliver. And when I asked him, you were gonna teach people how to fly the space shuttle. Why are you gonna go be a teacher? Is when we sat down and watched Stand and Deliver. Edward James Olmos, absolutely badass movie. Great stuff. Great stuff. He knew his shit. And he didn't take no for an answer. He did what he needed to do to take care of shit. That's more than I can say for half the damn population today. You can't have your hands out and expect things to change. Why? Because you can't change them. Because you're just a commodity. Do you understand that now? Or is that just going to like pass you by like, oh, I don't get it. You're a commodity. They shipped in commodity. Instead of shipping in grapes, strawberries, and oranges, they shipped in people. You're just a commodity. That's it. Do you not want to be a commodity? You have to fight not to be a commodity. Change the rules. That's what you have to do. You have to change the rules. Yeah, no shit. The dog? You were named after the dog? I love that dog. Henry Jones Jr. That part where his dad slaps him and he's like, that's the blasphemy. I was like, oh my God, that's holy shit. I'm not kidding. Jester's Darth Arlena said, I would have been a history teacher, but troops and teachers only wanted math and science people for the program. You do what you want, Arlena. Pat, true story. First day of Education 101, the professor showed us the first half of Stand and Deliver. I'll never forget that. Amazing teacher movie. Absolutely amazing. It's one of the reasons why I love Edward James Olmos so much. When I got a chance to talk to him, I got a chance to say that, is that movie. Everybody talks about Battlestar Galactica. Battlestar Galactica, man, that Stand and Deliver is like his best work. Are you the finger man? I'm the finger man. Times by 9. What's 9 times 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 54. Oh my God, dude. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. I love that shit. Why do we put so much stock in please take care of me? Because that's what we've been designed to do. That's what we've been told to do. Oh, well, all this money's here to take care of you. That's why it's here. And then people found out it was harder and harder and harder to get any money. And they were denied. While checks went out like they were approved. The money went out. Where'd the money go? Well, now we know. Now we know where the money was going. You are part of a system that is absolutely fundamentally fucking broken. And you're a drone. You're a sheep. That's what they see. That's all they see. How can I change that, Loki? You have to fight for it. With your hard work, with your sweat, with your blood, with your tears. You have to. What do you want? You've got to find a way to make it happen. But Loki, that's really hard. No one ever said it would be easy. No one ever said it'd be a cakewalk. No one ever said, oh, well, you'll just jump on this and do this. And if you think it's cutthroat here, it's even more cutthroat out there. If Mike, Mexican Iron Man, was right about one thing, and he was right about a lot of things, he was right about this. You can run your absolute ass off on here and not make a dime. You can work your absolute ass off and not make a dime. You could work yourself in circles and have only what you take with you to show for it. Some of us don't do it because we're trying to get rich. I don't care about getting rich. In 5 years, I'll retire. I'm gone. I might do some videos every once in a while, but I won't be doing this Monday through Friday. I will be taking care of a record store. I will have a vinyl shop. Period. End of. I know I will. Why? Because I'm going to work my ass off to make it happen. That means not buying video games and movies and DVDs. And I have a shitload of comics in there. I've got like 6 long boxes and 8 short boxes. Almost all of it in like pristine mint condition. I can come up with the money. And I'll roll the dice and see what happens. But I'm not going to do the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results. I'm not going to sit there with my hands out and say, feed me, Seymour. Feed me. And you know what? I couldn't think of a better way to describe the government than that plant. Feed me, Seymour. The Audrey plant. Give me more, give me more, give me more. I can't do it without you. Feed me. Bring me more bodies. Feed the machine. Like a record store live stream wouldn't get views, Loki. Come on, man. Oh, I'm sure I'll put a whole bunch of stuff up. And it might not start out being the hottest damn thing, but it'll be mine and I'll be happy. DVDs, CDs, records, players, whatever I can get my hands on. New records, old stuff. It'll be my shop. It'll be mine. And I will have worked, kicked ass, chewed bubblegum, and taken names to get there. Because that's what I want. You got to do the work. Nobody's going to meet you halfway. How bad do you want it? What's the measurement of your success? Skull and tuck and roll. Skull and tuck and roll, brothers. Snow knows what I'm talking about. Why? Because we've discussed this over and over and over again. And gone over it over and over and over again. Let me tell you about my rules. And YouTube's going to love this. This is a great way to end the show. So if you don't like hearing the F-bomb, well, get ready. Do the fucking work. Don't be lazy. Rule 1. Do the fucking work. Don't be lazy. 2, stop fucking waiting. Do it now. Don't pussyfoot around. Don't let it get away from you. Don't screw around. Get to it and get to it now. Don't wait. Oh, but Loki, I'm just waiting for the right time to make my YouTube. No. Stop waiting. Do it now. Rely on yourself. The universe doesn't give a fuck about you. No one is going to get you out of bed every morning to do your show but you. That's it. No one is going to get your ass up to go to work and do the work but you. Snow, is Mike ready for tonight? Snow Dub will be on it's Arwenia, right? It's Arwenia. That's what they'll be on. Let me know, Arlena. I'm pretty sure it's Arwenia. Be fucking practical. Success is not a theory. You can think about it all you want to. You can sit there and theorize, how to do this, how to do this, how to do this. But how are you gonna execute that? I know how I'm gonna execute the record store. It might not be the greatest place in the greatest neighborhood and the blah, 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 but it will have foot traffic. Why will it have foot traffic? Because and it's going to be word of mouth. Foot traffic, word of mouth, flyers. I'm going to do everything I can. I'll throw some commercials out there. That's all part of the plan. That's all part of being practical. I've got to draw attention to this. I've got to bring people. I've got to open people. Oh, man, I know. I haven't been in a record store forever. Let's go check them out. Be productive early. Don't fuck around all day. That means get to your business. Stop sitting on your ass. Stop playing your video games. Stop farting around. Get to the work if there is work to be done. Get it done. Get it over with. Finito, finished. Don't be a fucking baby. Life is hard. That simple. It's that simple. Life's hard. Don't be a damn baby. Our Weenie channel, Sugar and Spice, will be entertaining with Mike Roach tonight. Don't hang out with fuckwits. Why? Because fuckwits bring you down. Fuckwits put stupid ideas in your head. Fuckwits do not care whether you are successful or not. They only care about being fuckwits. Don't fucking waste energy on shit you can't control. That's a tough one for a lot of people. Stop bullshitting. It's fucking embarrassing. Stop being a fucking people pleaser. It's sad. Stop putting toxic shit in your body. It's fucking stupid. Just fucking do it. Stop playing small. Live life big. Those are all your choices to make. It's up to you. Do what you want to do. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my shades on. I'm going to put my shades on. I am going to end the stream. I'm going to go stand out on the back porch while it rains and watch the rain for about 10 or 15 minutes. And then I'm going to go to work. Guys, be great. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend and enter. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you, Valhalla, for being some big ballsy sons of bitches. Skull.
are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.